Hello, hello. Welcome to Wednesday. We're back again. We've got some wonderful guests this week. I'm so excited to have them here and share with you. All right, I'm just making sure we're live everywhere we need to be live and turning it all on. How is everybody today? It is back here to Wednesday, the best day of the week, right? Let me see. Oh, here we go. We're on Instagram, turning my volume down. Hello, there we are. Before I bring my guests in, I want to let you know real quick, don't forget, right now we have Brava on sale, 20% off. Hi, Margaret. Happy to see you over on Instagram. We have Angela. We have Dawn. Hi. Janice is going to throw a link in for us for all of Brava yarn, 20% off right now. So you can get Brava worsted, Brava sport, Brava stripes, Brava speckles, Brava recycled. Is that all of them? I think I got all of them. But the whole thing, it's 20% off. Go ahead and check out that link that we put in there. You can grab it for 20% off. Uh-oh, Margaret already noticed. Okay, we'll talk about that in just a minute. Yes, it's Hannah's poncho-ish, adjacent. Okay, so let me just bring my guests in. Today we have the wonderful Hannah of HanJan Crochet and Veronika of Blue Star Crochet. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
We're always so happy to have you guys here because there's always wonderful things that you're sharing and telling us about. So it's always a great time to have you. And yes, this was the Franny Granny poncho that always tongue ties me.
Sorry.
Added the sleeves. Which, okay, guys, I'm almost done. Almost. I have just the ends on the sleeves.
Tuck them in. No one will ever know.
Yeah. Did they hang out the end?
This is true. Tuck them in high. It'll be fine.
Yeah. And so Hannah's also wearing the same thing, except hers was just the sweater right from the beginning. Hers is in a solid color. Veronika is wearing, oh, why can't I think of it? It's done in Dishy. Okay, just tell me the name.
Yeah. I was going to let you stew there for a minute.
Thanks.
It's my Reno cardigan. Yeah, it's in Dishy.
Yes, Reno cardigan. We have that on our website. So Janice, sorry, I forgot. Can you pull that link for us and throw it in there? It's the Reno cardigan done in Dishy. That came out last year. And it was so beautiful. I love it so much. It is on my list. I just don't know what color I want to make mine in yet. I don't know.
There's lots of nice Dishy colors, aren't there?
I know. And I don't know if I want to go springy, if I want to go fall. I don't know yet.
That works for everything.
I know, but I'm not very neutral. So I don't know. Anyway.
But then you can wear brights with it.
That's true.
I always think you always need something neutral so you can then wear brights with it.
Very, very true. So anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about today. I mean, how could we not talk about the beautiful crochet garments around here? But we're here to talk about I'm going to mess up the name. The Crochet Garment Summit. That's not it, right? Is that it?
No, almost. It's, what is it? I can't do it now. What is it?
Crochet Garments with Confidence Summit.
That's it.
Okay, so I was close.
Very close.
It doesn't really matter what it's called. It's something you need to attend this weekend. You don't want to miss out. That's what you need to know. So we're going to throw a link in there that if you haven't signed up yet, you can go ahead and sign up and we're going to tell you all about it. Oh, there is a question from Elaine. What level is the cardigan? So is it like beginner, intermediate? Yes.
A confident beginner. There is no tricky, shapings or techniques. It's just work bottom up and you split for the armholes and you only sew across the shoulders, my favorite type of cardigan construction. Yes. And then you just work the sleeves straight around your armhole. So a confident beginner, and it's all double crochet stitches. So yeah, nothing too difficult. So yeah.
Perfect. We love it. So yeah, you want to grab that one and make that. But if you've never made a cardigan before or a garment, if you need to learn a little extra to have some more confidence in making it, that is what the summit is all about this weekend. Okay, so I know I'm going to get details wrong, so I'm just going to let you guys throw numbers out there and things out there. It happens this weekend. So how long can they sign up for? when does it actually start so people know what's going on?
So Friday, we begin Friday. So we did this last year. Veronika and I put on a 2-day event last year and did all the basics of crocheting garments, because it was what our audiences were telling us, weren't they, that we don't know where to start, we don't know where to begin.
Mm-hmm.
So we did 2 days worth of live seminars and live Q&As, etc., with loads of different designers. And then everyone said, can you do another one? So we're here doing another one. But so many designers said yes to doing it that we're now doing 3 days instead of 2. So we've got Friday, Saturday and Sunday of this weekend. And you can sign up, and there is a free version that's available over this weekend. You can see all of the seminars. So we have like a video lesson from each of the designers, and then a live Q&A straight after that. And everyone can view and attend all of those for free. Mm-hmm. And then after the weekend's finished, that will all disappear. So you'll have to consume and inwardly digest all of the content over the weekend. Or you can upgrade to a VIP ticket, which will give you lifetime access. So there's 2 different ways for you to join us.
Yeah. And I love having that option, because sometimes, we just don't know. So it does give you the option that you can go ahead and you can listen to some of the seminars and go ahead and then purchase it afterwards. But don't you get early bird pricing, or
yes?
How does this work if I get it early versus getting it after we start watching?
So we've got the early bird access, which is available now. Once Friday comes along, so we've got just over 24 hours left now for the early bird pricing. And we've got a special summit discount. So even though all the presentations are going to be aired and start, we still got the discounted VIP packet just for those 3 days. And then obviously after the summit, it'll just go to a full price. There'll be no special offers after the summit is finished. So after the Sunday, it goes back up to the full price, which is, so the early bird pricing is the best price you can get it at. So if you still sat on a fence, I would make the decision before Friday comes along, because that's when it's at its cheapest. But I get that some people might want to wait a bit and see, what's in the tin rather than what it says on the tin. So that's perfectly fine if they want to join us for the live weekend. And then it is an intense weekend, like me and Hannah, we can vouch.
Last year was, my gosh.
So it is pretty intense weekends, the amount of information and presentations, and also the live Q&As after. Like, we've had so many messages from people that those were just as valuable as the actual presentation, because people get to ask questions, and something pops along to the designer's head, or me and Hannah, obviously, we come up with other bits to fill in with the topic. So they were just as valuable, and they will all be added into the VIP package after they happen. So yes, it's a lot to take in on the weekend. So if you then do decide to upgrade to the VIP package, the summit price is still discounted before it goes back up to the full price after the summit.
Amazing. And how many different designers are joining you this time?
So 13 plus us 2. So yeah, there are 15 different. I know. We were like, could we do that in 2 days? No.
I mean, you could, but let's not do that to ourselves, right?
No, exactly. We don't want to exhaust everyone. So yeah, we start lunch. Veronika and I are both over in the UK, so it's just after lunchtime for us. We start, which is then early in the morning for over your side of the pond. And then we run, and obviously people will then, if you are joining with us for free, you'll then have until the next day to catch up. So if you're out working Friday daytime, then don't worry, you can catch up later on in the day, but obviously you won't be able to ask us questions live.
Right. And so for asking the questions live, do they have to join a special group, or what do they need to do? Or is it all right in the course that they would be signing up for?
It's all in there. We put absolutely everything in there, and we are going to broadcast live across as many channels as we can, which I think is quite different from other summits I've seen. They seem quite contained, whereas we're just like, everyone come and join. So we'll be live on both Veronika and I's Facebook pages, Facebook groups, YouTube channels, plus then the designer that's joining us, they'll go live on their channels as well, because we just want to reach as many people as we can.
Cool.
Yeah.
So when they do the courses, is that live or are they pre-recorded courses and then the live portion of it is the Q&A after they kind of go through their session?
So we've got the pre-recorded presentations. They are hopefully all ready to roar for the summit. They've all been scheduled. So it'll be the premiere on the designer's YouTube channel. And then straight after that, we're going to go into the live Q&A session based on that presentation or whatever people want to ask designers. It doesn't have to be just for the topic, but yeah, we don't want to overwhelm or cash the designers out. So it will probably be about the topic mostly, and then just a few questions here and there.
I love it. I love that there's that aspect of being able to communicate together, that it's not just questions to the expert that's talking about it, but also getting to share those tips and tricks that we've all learned along the way. Because no matter who I talk to, I'm always learning something new or something different to do that's different from what I've done. And sometimes it's better for me. Sometimes I try it and I'm like, nah, I like my way. But that's how we learn. That's how we make strides in our craft and learn new things. So I love it so much. That's the best part for me.
Definitely. We said last year, didn't we, Veronica, that we learned so much from the audience, from the other designers, from just, it's like collaborating to kind of go,
Right.
oh, you do it like that, do you? Oh, okay. And, just like filling in the gaps of your knowledge. So it's not just for beginners. This year, definitely, we've got some topics like Tunisian crochet that will really stretch people. Like, I don't know anything about that, and I've watched Veronica's amazing seminar on it already, and I'm like, oh, maybe I do want to do this. So hopefully it will stretch people and it will inspire people to try new things.
Right. Can they still get last year's summit if they want to? Is that still available for purchase?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So they could go grab that today. They could quick watch it today and tomorrow and then keep going over the weekend. But if they didn't participate last year, that is not a prerequisite for going into this summit. These are going to be different topics. They're all standalone topics, but they all relate back to garment making. So if for some reason you can't make a time or whatever, it's okay. You don't need to go one to one to one. It's not building. It's going to be separate topics.
Yeah. We've got all sorts, haven't we? Like going from crochet for like men and boys, and like the different aspects that you need to consider with that, to different seaming methods and different kind of ribbing, and what catwalk crochet we've got as well, inspirational crochet. So they're really diverse this year. It's really exciting.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Crystal just said that she's rewatching last year's summit. She's refreshing on everything. So it's a really great resource to be able to go back to. So even if you haven't done like Tunisian before, it's a great thing to learn. But then if you purchase it, you can go back to it when you're ready to do that skill or whatever it might be, even if you're not doing it right this moment. So I love that too, that you can really use it as a reference point in the future, even if you're not doing that specific thing right now. We should also mention too, or talk about the fact that they don't need to bring anything to the summit. It's not like you're making a garment during the summit. You're getting tips and tricks and education to apply to your garments, but you don't need special yarn. You don't need hooks. You don't need to go and grab anything. Just bring whatever project you're currently working on and work through it. We should say, though, that we have partnered together to make a mystery box kit just for you guys. It's an $80 retail value down to $59.99. Actually, it's over $80. It was like $83, but I was like,
I thought that when I saw the thing, I was like, it's more than that.
It's like $83 or $85, but it's down to $59.99. We'll put a link in here that you can go ahead and grab it right now. It also has the link if you didn't sign up for the summit yet, so you can always go back there and sign up. But these ladies picked out amazing things that you guys are going to want to have for your first, your 10th, your 100th garment. It's going to be great things. Yes, there's stitch markers. Yes, there's darning needles, but it goes way past all of those, more basic things and tools that you have. So trust me, it is going to be worth it, the things that you're getting in that box. Chris is saying, is it different mystery box than earlier ones? This is not a yarn mystery box. This is a tools mystery box. So it's going to have all kinds of tools and other things that you're going to want to use in the making of a garment. So not yarn related, does not have a project with it. It's all the tools that you're going to need for garment making. And we're so excited.
We tried to kind of include stuff that people might not give, almost like luxury things that you go, well, that would be nice. But trust me, when you try these things, you'll be like, that's why I need that. That's what we've tried to, you know, literally to give you a toolkit to make your garments the best they can possibly be.
Right. And, you know, too, we picked a couple things in there that are those nice to have things. And we tried to bring in some sample sizes of things too, so you could just try it out without putting a big investment into it. But we put in some of those nice to have things because they end up being stuff that just get put off your list because it's like, oh, do I really need it? Well, now when you get this mystery box, you'll get to try them out. You'll get to see why they're such a great tool to have and kind of how they fit along the way with all the other things that are going to be happening. So we're so excited. So make sure you check it out. There are only, I think we did 100 or just over 100 boxes. And Hannah and Veronika were telling me that over 2,000 people have signed up already. So not everybody is getting one. You go and get it now if you want it. Because yeah, we don't have 2,000 of them. So we've talked about the summit. Everybody should go sign up because it's free if you just want to check it out. Oh, here's a question before we move anywhere. Margaret wants to know what your favorite subject is in the summit, whether it's the upcoming one, maybe the last one. What are you guys most looking forward to? I mean, Hannah already talked about the Tunisian panel or topic that is in there. I don't know if there's any others that you guys want to share about or any of the designers you want to share that are going to be joining as well.
So
they're just all amazing. Honestly, this is not just like trying to be politically correct and not pick it, but honestly, it's just every presentation we watched, it was just kind of like, oh, okay, like, you know, all little like bits of tips and tricks on that topic. So I can't pick just one that was, because they're all just mind-blowing and all of them were so great, and all the designers, they worked really super hard to put all these presentations together and all the extra materials for the VIP as well. So it's honest, I personally can't pick one. So Hannah, if you can pick one, go ahead.
It's one that I think will be amazing for lots and lots of people. So a lady called Lynn Rowe, I don't know if anyone's ever heard of her before. She's the Wool Nest. She's absolutely amazing. She's over here in the UK as well, and she has been a technical editor for knitting and crochet for years and years, and what she doesn't know about the technical side of stuff just isn't worth knowing. And so, and because that's the other thing to say, we approached each designer with a topic or a subject and said, we think you would be amazing at speaking in this. We didn't just have a list and randomly, like, we wanted to get the best people for the topic. So we asked Lynn to talk about adjusting garments for different sizes, in particular larger sizes, because there's lots of, you know, we're all different shapes and sizes, and it's very hard as a designer. We have to give a standardized thing, but, you know, we're not all the same shape and size. So Lynn is so clever, isn't she? The way that she breaks it down as to, well, you can adjust this. This is how you do it. And yeah, there's loads of maths involved in some of her ways, but some of them are like, oh, that's so easy to be able to adjust like that. So, and I think for her to give you those skills is just an amazing thing. So that's definitely one that I think people will enjoy.
Yeah, I agree. She was definitely on my list. I have the list up here because you can see all of the speakers over on the page. And, you know, the thing about it for me is I know a lot of these people. I've heard them talk before, but Lynn was one that I didn't know. Nadia from the Mole Hole was also somebody I'm very excited to hear from. And Michelle of Dora Does. I mean, those are three people that I know. Well, I know two of them. I didn't know Lynn, but I know of those two, but I've never really heard them like speak about a topic or whatever else. So I'm just really excited to get their perspective on things too. I think you guys did a phenomenal job of really rounding out those designers that you're using, or the people in the industry that you're using, that they're different from last time and they all kind of have a different perspective on things. So again, you're just going to learn so much by being there and chatting with them and getting their perspective on this craft that we all love.
Definitely. Oh, and we have also Pam Grice from the Crochetpreneur coming to speak, not about making garments, not about making garments at all, but selling garments. So if there's anyone out there that wants to know if you can make a success of selling garments, like, her presentation is amazing.
Yeah. I'm excited about that one too. So, okay, we've talked about the summit. This is where I was going before, but I'll bring us back. We're talking about the summit. We all know what our plans are for this weekend. Just block out your calendar for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's nothing else going on that's more important than this. Don't tell my children I just said that about their baseball games. But anyway, so what else do you guys have going on? I mean, let's not discount that this is huge and you guys have been working on this for ages. But do you guys have other things that are coming up that we need to be on the lookout for as the summit winds down then?
Gosh. Gosh, I don't know. I haven't thought past next. No, I'm joking. I have thought past next week.
I don't know past today, so it's okay.
You're right though. This is when did we start? Well, we started planning after last year's, didn't we? But like in earnest, this has taken probably 6-7 months of work to put together. So yeah, it's no mean feat.
I think we started end of last year, just kind of approaching designers and, you know, just making sure we've got a well-rounded summit with all different topics and nothing is repeating, and, you know, it's something different from last year, something new and exciting as well for people. So it has been in planning for quite a long time. But so after this summit, I've got another summit in May. I'm only participating, so I'm only like kind of sitting back and letting the other people do all the hard work and all the setting up and all the building and everything else. So just let me know when you want me to turn up and I'll be there. Thank you.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So you'll have to just look out for the next summit in May. So it's beginning of May. And it's very exciting. So you'll just have to wait and see what it is.
I know what it is. I know what it is. And I'm very excited. I'm going. I'm not in it, so I'm very excited to attend.
Got it. Very awesome. We should say, please sign up for Veronika and for Hannah's email sign up newsletter. You can find those over on their websites, their blogs. We'll throw links in there for both of those as well, because that's how you're going to find out when these awesome summits are coming up, when new projects are happening, and new things are happening. It's the best way to know what's going on. Yes, you should still follow them on social media to see things, but that email newsletter is going to give you all of the information, the first ones to know, those last minute reminders. I'm sure there's still probably a reminder or two coming out in email about this summit. And then again, you want to sign up for it. We did put a link in there for it just about a message ago. And so what's going to happen is it's going to go to, I don't know, Hannah's studio classroom area.
membership area type
membership thing. Area. Thank you. I didn't know what words to use. I was
like, where are you talking about?
I'll just keep talking until somebody figures out what I'm talking about. Membership area. So it is going to be through Hannah's like platform thing, but you're still going to get all the information that you need. It's still going to be Veronika and Hannah handling everything. You're going to see both of them throughout the weekend. So yeah. Let's see. There's a question here. Thank you for all your hard work in putting this together for the summit. Sorry I missed the earlier part of this live. How long do we have to watch each of the classes during the summit? Do you guys want to just mention that again? I know we talked about it, but let's just refresh everybody. If they are doing that free live version, how long do they have to watch each of the segments?
So I think we said, didn't we, that everything will be live up until 24 hours after it finishes. So 24 hours after the last video on Sunday, that will be that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. So you do have some time to catch up if, especially on Friday. I know they put it on a work day, guys. I mean, clear your calendars. Just put that you're busy. You're in a very long meeting all day long. I mean, unless
just have
you're
it on your have it on the side.
put your earbuds in, unless you're a teacher, please don't do that. The kids need to, right?
Get the kids to join in.
I was gonna say, just make it part of the school day. Get them watching and get them crocheting. Why not?
I love it. I love it. But yeah, you'll have the 24 hours to catch up on there. The only thing you won't be able to do if you're not participating live is that Q&A, which is only going to happen right after the session is done. I mean, I guess you could still see the answers and the questions that are in there, especially if you're purchasing the VIP package. You just won't be able to participate and add new questions in there. And one of the other amazing things too is as you see who these designers are or people in the industry that are participating, make sure you're following them too. Make sure you're joining along with them. That's what this community is about, is having different people to learn from. And the best way to know what they're doing and what's going on is with their email newsletters. We all know social media is great and it's really fun, but you don't get everything. You miss out on so much through social media because you don't get everything sent to you. But if you have the emails and you take 5 minutes a week to go through your favorite designers' emails, you're going to find out so much about new pattern releases, new courses, these summits, yarn sales, all kinds of amazing things you're going to find out by just following along with these wonderful designers and their email newsletters. So please go sign up for them and sign up for ours too while you're at it. Don't forget WeCrochet.
Well, if I just may add, if you sign up even for the free version of the summit, each designer has got a little profile inside with all their links they provided us with to their socials, websites, wherever they want us to send people. So all the links are in there. Plus, there is a link to each designer's newsletter sign up. Perfect. And you actually get a little freebie. So some designers put together a special little freebie in return for signing up for their newsletter. So some are garment related, some are just kind of general crochet cheat sheets or worksheets and stuff like that. So yeah, even if you can't quite make perhaps the live weekend, if you sign up for the free version, there is still something you can grab and download and bits and pieces. So it's definitely worth just grabbing a free ticket, if anything.
Yeah, and I love that. That makes it so much easier for all of us to be able to find everybody than, searching and finding. And so thank you for making it easy.
We try.
Now I can focus on just showing up and watching and learning.
Definitely. And they're really good. Some of the, it's like 15 freebies, 15 things to download and have and keep and things. And like some of them are like full-blown patterns, aren't they?
Wow.
Yeah. Some, like you say, cheat sheets. And there, I don't think there's any crossover with anything. I think everyone, even though we didn't tell people that what everyone else was doing, there's no real crossover. Yeah. So it's really awesome. A really good resource.
Yeah, so you're going to learn so much this weekend. Clear your calendars or take it with you while you're watching and doing other things. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us today to share about this. I'm so excited if you couldn't tell. This is on my calendar for this weekend. I know Janice is here helping us. Janice, don't tell anybody. Oh, no, wait, I don't work on a Friday, so never mind. I have my Friday to listen to it.
It's work related as well anyway. It's fine.
It is. This is very important. I have to set all my reminders so that I know we're going just in order and playing right through it. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and grab it. Even if it's that free version, you're going to enjoy it. Then you can upgrade it to that VIP package so you always have it. Yeah, I think that's everything about it. Is there anything I missed about the summit that we didn't talk about?
I don't think so.
No, I think we're good. Yeah.
Just come and join.
Thank you for joining us today. Thank you to everybody who is watching live or watching the replay. And hopefully I will get to see all of you in the live chat this weekend at some point during the summit. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Thanks. Bye.